Hello and welcome, everybody. We are live from Fort Mill, South Carolina. You're in the zone. That is the TNA Wrestling Fan Zone. For your information, your previews, your news, and predictions all about TNA Wrestling. Now, let us welcome our TNA Wrestling Fan Zone superstars.
Fortune 4. Fortune 4. Fortune 4, we about to change some things. We about to change some things. Fortune 4. Fortune 4, we about to change some things. We about to change some things. The in-ring show, it ain't no act. Fortune 4, bringing on the bitch slap. From the way we dress, the way we roll. The fast cars, pretty girls, and lots of dough. From the stage to the ramp, and the ramp to the ring. These four corners, it's our ecstasy. We can fly high, get you low, beat you where you go. Don't run, can't hide, don't try, don't you know? Fortune 4. Fortune 4, we about to change some things. We about to change some things. Fortune 4. Fortune 4, we about to change some things. We about to change some things. It's all about the fame, all about the fortune, all the right moves, sex of the motion, the money in the bling bling. They shower up on me, we're masters of the in-ring. We gonna change things, fortune is destiny. Friends are not my enemies, I'm living like I'm dying. So long live the legacy, it's power in numbers. We're gonna take you under, below the earth to your hell. Four riders ring a bell. Fortune 4. Fortune 4, we about to change some things. We about to change some things. Fortune 4.
Cut my music, Eric. Cut it. Cut it. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. I am back right here at the TNA Wrestling Fan Zone. Your King of England champion and your Greasy Revolution World's Heavyweight Champion of the United Kingdom. That's right, I am back for Victory Road 2020 pay-per-view or Impact Plus special review or whatever you want to call this, because it was an epic night in the Impact Zone in Nashville, Tennessee. And by the way, what, Eric? Oh yeah, I'm going to say it. Yeah, you're the man. You retain the TNA Impact Wrestling World's Heavyweight Champion. I know you killed Eddie Edwards. You beat him up. I know you just took him out. Yeah. Well, what? Okay, so you're gonna feed him to Ken Shamrock. I got you. That's awesome news, Eric. So by the way, that's breaking news from Eric Young. We will review that match tonight on the show, but your Greasy Revolution is taking over this show tonight. And by the way, I seen the last prediction show, and what in the world is going on in the TNA Wrestling Fan Zone? What is this production issue going on? I don't know what the glitches are. There was glitches, and I seen Michael Miner, a skeleton. What is this? Was he trying to be a skeleton for Halloween? I don't know, because it's October. You never know what's going on around in October. Some spooky crap going on. But I don't know. But you know what? I'm here tonight, just me and just the Greasy Revolution. And that's the way it's going to be. But, oh, man. Really?
Oh, I'm sorry. What is up, everybody? It is Michael Miner, your host of the most for AEW Daily,
Really?
which is now on Twitch. Good show. Go check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Go check out the last episode. It was amazing. With yours truly, the host. So, yeah.
Why? Okay, Michael Miner. We still don't have Michael Scars again. I don't know what where's he at? You can tell me in just a minute. But Michael Miner, you talking about AEW Daily. Okay, I heard you signed a contract with Bob to be your co-host. Why not the Greasy Revolution? Why did I not get the deal? Why did I not get on the dotted line?
Because we all know that you don't like the show, you don't like AEW, so we didn't want to have you on. So, but yeah.
Okay, so where's my Mr. Scars, your good buddy? Where's he at tonight? I've been trying to get him on this, talk to him for almost a month. A month.
He's been busy with getting ready for the TCW tournament, World Heavyweight Championship tournament that he'll be a part of this Saturday night, which we will talk about that in the update show and the updates here in a few minutes or so after the show's almost over. So yeah, he's been busy getting ready for the TCW World Heavyweight title tournament. It's all recorded. He's getting ready to premiere it in a few days. So yeah, he's just been busy.
No, he's not busy. He's scared of Fatback Greasy. He fears Fatback Greasy. He fears the Greasy Revolution. He wants this title, but he can't get it. You can't even get it, Michael Miner.
What's going on? What's that? Oh, Scars is coming back next week. Oh, I gotta go do something real quick. All right. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. There's a breaking news somewhere. I gotta go check it out real quick. I'll be right back. I'll just begin to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't even understand what is all this. Michael Scars is coming back next week. Tuesday Night Wars, NXT versus TNA Impact Wrestling. Oh, come on, Michael Scars. I'm waiting for you. You see this title? You see it? You know what? You better bring that podcast championship. You better bring it at that show, because you know why, Michael Scars? The Greasy Revolution is going to take it at Revolution. Revolution, the next free per-view coming up. You're going to get beat. Not like I didn't get beat at New Year's resolution. I didn't get beat. You cheated. So Michael Scars, next week, Tuesday Night Wars, or Wednesday, whenever that show goes live on the channel, you better be ready, because I have the verdict. The verdict is ready. The verdict coming from George Orville himself and the law offices of McGraw and Big Al. You know what? They have the verdict. I'm going to reveal that verdict, Michael Scars, and you're not going to like it. That's what I'm going to say. I want to see your face so shocked and you don't know what to do, because at Revolution, the podcast champion is coming back to me. I will be the first ever podcast champion. I will be the first ever person to beat you for the podcast title. You're the undefeated podcast champion. Well, you know what, Michael Scars? You're nothing. I will finally beat you. Fatback versus Scars 2, and it's going to be the match of the century. I'm going to end it. finally at Revolution, Michael Scars, and you can't do anything about it. You can't do nothing because the Greasy Revolution at Revolution is going to be 2-belt Greasy. I will have this title. I will have that podcast title, and you are going to be in Wisconsin, crying at your little tree in your backyard where you belong, in your little outhouse, in your little shelter, or what is it called? Not a shelter, but a closet, whatever you want to call your little space there in the boondock city of Wisconsin. I don't even care. I don't even care about Wisconsin. I don't even care about you stupid little other belts like the Mexican American title. Stupid Hernandez can go and throw that in the trash can. I don't give two craps. I just care about beating you, Scars, and we will see at Tuesday or next Wednesday or whatever you want to call, whenever that show's on, I will be there. We will show that verdict. We will reveal that verdict from George Orville and the law offices of Big Al and Liver Lips McGraw. So you know what? I don't give two craps. I really don't. But Revolution, it will be my night. It will be the Greasy Revolution's night to win the first ever podcast title, the first ever person to beat Michael Scars for that title. So you go ahead and have your little match there, Michael Scars, at your little TCW. Well, one day I'm going to come to TCW and I'm going to beat you up on TCW. So y'all better tune in a couple months from now when the Greasy Revolution comes to TCW. I will get a contract on that show and I will beat everybody up. I will take that show over. The Greasy Revolution will take that show over. What, Eric? I don't care. You ain't bringing nobody in. Don't bring nobody in because I say what crap. I am the Greasy Revolution, and I'm going to beat everybody, even you, Michael Miner.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Just open up some yummies.
Oh, so you're sitting there eating Raisin Brands, and who do you think you are? Are you like Susie? Hi, I'm Michael Miner.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Whatever. But what? Oh, I'm mad. What was your breaking news? Did you get any news? Tuesday night next week. You better tell Scars he better be there.
Meanwhile, he'll be here.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get on with the TNA Victory Road 2020 pay-per-view Impact Plus special review, and we're going to talk about it right now. I'm going to put the belt down right now. What's going on?
Sorry, I finished.
I just want to let you know, Eric, you better have production issues taken care of tonight. No glitches, no interruptions. All right. Michael, what did you see last week in that production issue?
Yeah, it's just weird. Just the show was about ending, and all of a sudden getting glitched out and having technical issues, and it just stupid mask man again.
I got word from Billy Bob that they haven't heard from Billy Bob. We do not know where Billy Bob is at, so I don't know. Maybe next week we'll get a better update. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started with Victory Road 2020. It started off with the first match, the Rascals from the Treehouse, Dez and Wits, taking on Triple XL AC Romero and Larry D. This was a somewhat good match. It was okay. You had Larry D and AC kind of just beat the crap out of the Rascals and just beat them up. I thought, okay, you know who's going to win this? It's going to be Triple XL. But no, we didn't get that. We got Larry hit a huge splash on Dez, but Wentz breaks it up the pin, and then Dez hits Larry with a handspring kick, followed by a final frog splash to win, and your winners, the Rascals versus Rascals, Daz and Wits, and defeated Triple XL, AC Romero, and Larry D. It was an okay opener. I wasn't boring or anything, but it was okay. So, Michael, your thoughts on the opener match, Rascals versus Triple XL?
Thought it was dumb.
Really?
I just don't like the Rascals. They need to go away.
So, your thoughts? What's your thoughts on Triple XL?
My favorite team.
Really?
Hey, I wear Triple XL shirts, so I got to represent the Triple XLs.
Yeah, well, you got a point there. But yeah, AC Romero, I mean, they're a good team. I agree. They're a good team. I think, Michael, they're better than Heavy Machinery.
Yeah, I think so, but I still love my Take. Oh, yeah. Take.
Otis is like, he's a clown now. But anyway, we're not talking about that. But okay, ladies and gentlemen, Michael, if you have the results up, maybe not, I don't know, but you're going to talk about the next match. So the next match was Brian Myers versus Tommy Dreamer. Give me your thoughts on this match.
All right, Tommy Dreamer versus Brian Myers. I thought it was a really good match. Great back and forth pace kind of match. It was really good. You got Brian Myers with the victory. It was good to see him win this match, but he'll still Tommy Dreamer will get his revenge coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, Myers hit Dreamer with a huge clothesline and got the 3 count. Yeah, I think it would have been more cooler if we had a hardcore match here. That would have been cool. But yeah, Hawkins, Brian Myers, yeah, good match. It was a good match. I enjoyed it. Next we had Moose backstage. He confronts Scott D'Amore and questions why he has to wrestle tonight when the TNA World Heavyweight Championship is being held hostage by EC3. D'Amore tells Moose that the wrestlers wrestle, and that's exactly what he's going to do tonight against Trey Miguel of the Rascals. Again, another member of the Rascals. It's like, can Moose fight somebody else? I was like, I don't know. I just don't like I don't like the Rascals either there, Michael, but it is what it is. Your thoughts, Moose tonight, later tonight, facing Trey Miguel.
Yeah, Moose is way too much focused on EC3 and the TNA World title. So yeah, because I heard that this Tuesday there's a funeral gonna happen with the titles. So yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Next, we had Raju in the Defeat Rohit Challenge for the X Division Championship. And we had an open challenge, like an open challenge type deal. And whoever wanted to come out gets a title shot. And guess what, Michael? Billy Bob picked his match, Willie Mack, to come out. And guess who come out? Willie Mack. How did Billy Bob know? I have no idea. Maybe he's been friends with the Big Mac. I don't know.
Yep.
But this was it was all right. I mean, you had Rohit. I mean, I didn't think it should have ended in a count out. I really didn't. But that's what happened. There's no details about this. Rohit got out of the ring, count out, it's over. Rohit or Big Mac won the match, but Rohit kept the title. I thought it was a good match, but no, it didn't count out, Michael.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a good match until the count out's like, jeez.
It's kind of like the deal, like, hey, you know how WWE wastes people's time on a DQ after a third match? This is what it was like here. It's like, okay, well, why waste a match and then do a count out and have an actual finish? I just don't get it. So that's what happened there. And there's rumors of another Defeat Rohit challenge at Tuesday night at Impact. So we'll see about that. So we had backstage Gia Miller interviews. And by the way, Michael, your thoughts on Gia Miller? She looks like she's just acting. Is she acting stupid or I don't know. It's just she don't fit to be an announcer, in my opinion.
No, not at all.
I don't get her at all. But she interviewed Ken Shamrock and Sammy Callahan why he attacked Eddie Edwards last week. And on Impact, Callahan speaks for him and said he's helping unleash the Ken Shamrock of the old. And he also told Gia Miller that he has done tweeted over 50 billion times. I don't know how that's possible, but Michael, your thoughts?
Yeah, I really don't think he got that many retweets. So yeah, it's like
Yeah.
that's good old Sammy for you.
So, Michael, you go on and you talk about Tenille Dashwood with Caleb with a K versus Jordynne Grace.
Yeah, I thought it was a good match between Tenille Dashwood and Jordynne Grace. I thought it was a good back and forth pace match. But good victory for Dashwood. I think she now needs to move on to get a TNA Knockouts, Impact Wrestling Knockouts Championship match. And yeah, it's just, yeah, I think she's ready to. It's all about her.
And this was the rubber match between the two. To me, this match on Victory Road was the better match between these two compared to the last couple matches on Impact. To me, they put it all on the line on this match. And Tenille got the win here, a.k.a. Emma. I agree. I think she should go on to the Knockouts title next. If I don't know who we're going to have, Kaylee Ray or Donna Purrazzo keep it at BFG. We'll talk about that. We will have an announcement about BFG, and just at the end of the show, I will talk about that. So next, I will talk about the next match because Michael don't care like I do about this match. But we had Reno Scum, okay, Adam Thornstowe. I don't know what kind of name that is, but okay. And then we had Luster the Legend taking on Rhino and Heath Slater in an unsanctioned match. This was good, ladies and gentlemen. I loved this match. Very awesome stuff. We had Rhino and Heath Slater back as a tag team, like we seen back in the day on SmackDown. Heath tags himself in and almost ends up costing them the match, but Rhino makes the save, and Heath hits Thornstowe with the wake-up call and took the win here. And then they won. They celebrated, went up the ramp, went backstage, and then they met Scott D'Amore backstage. And Scott D'Amore was like, well, we could use you on the marketing team. We could use people on the marketing team, sell t-shirts or do something backstage. But no, he was kidding and said, told Heath to come back Tuesday night to see what they can come up with for a contract to be on Impact for the following future. So this is awesome. Heath Slater, right down the road, is now and want to get him a contract in Impact Wrestling. Yes, this was epic. Michael, I know you don't like it, but Heath Slater's back, baby.
Heath Slayer's nothing but garbage. I mean, just he lost against Moose to get a chance to be part of Impact Wrestling. Guess what? He lost. Get over it. Go somewhere else. Go wrestle in the Indies. Maybe you can find somewhere in South Carolina to wrestle for. Maybe he can wrestle for Old Fart South. Maybe he can wrestle for his son or something, or go to Create a Pro. Go do something else besides being here in Impact Wrestling. This hashtag Heath for Impact. The contract, I hope he gets a contract where he has to be a butler. He has to clean toilets. He's got to clean up the studio. I hope that's his job. I think that's his complete job, and I think that's what he deserves.
Oh, so you think Scott D'Amore is going to fool him and it's not going to be a talent contract?
Nope, it's just going to be he's gonna become a janitor.
Oh. Okay. Okay. My question is, why you can't stand Heath Slater? Okay, why What is you don't like about him? Come on, what's
For one, I give two craps about him at all. I just don't give a crap about him. He was pathetic. He was part of the most worst tag team 3MB. He now him with Rhino. It's like no, just Heath, go away, get out of my head, go away. There's the front door. Don't let the door kick way out. Maybe you can go join Retribution or some stupid crap. But no, I just don't like him.
next match? Go ahead. Your guy, Michael Moose, taking on Trey Miguel of the Treehouse of the Rascals.
Yeah, it was Moose versus Trey Mackel from Stupid Rascals. I really don't care what his name is. It was a really good match. I thought my boy Moose was beating the living crap out of him until we get a symbol, the 3 symbol from EC3. Trey rolls him up 1, 2, 3. Winner of the match was Trey. Moose got pissed off, ran backstage because apparently he saw his title laying in the middle of the road between some candles, and he went to go try to grab it and got beat up by EC3. Got hit in the back of the head by something. I can't remember what kind of deal he got hit with, but yeah, it's getting to the point where we're gonna have a match at Bound for Glory between those two, and it's just going to end all be all match.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me too. Do you think it will be the end of the TNA World Championship by BFG, or it will happen at BFG?
It'll happen at BFG, or maybe this Tuesday night show that they got going on.
True.
The funeral.
So after the match was a stunned EC3. So he tried to find EC3, and he went to, it looked like the parking lot area. There was the belt and had candles around the belt. And then EC3 jumped him from behind and says he will see Moose at the funeral, like Michael said, to build up the funeral Tuesday at the Impact. So your thoughts on EC3 jumping him? What did you expect that?
I expected him doing that because with the creepy video, he went into the production truck first. Then that music or whatever the heck, the screeching noise started and got into his ear, and all of a sudden a video popped up on one of the screens, and it showed the title with the candles in front of it, and then he got jumped by EC3. I think it's a good belt. Oh yeah. So yeah. Sorry, I'm yawning because I had to hear Heath Slater's name. Ugh.
Come on, man. Come on.
Puts me to sleep.
So
But anyways, I digress.
while we're on the EC3 right now, I do want to talk about something. I seen there's reports of EC3 going to be in a Ring of Honor tournament coming up. I guess maybe Impact Wrestling's allowing this to happen. I don't know. There's also rumors of him not having a contract in Impact Wrestling. It's like a per day pay appearance deal with Impact Wrestling. I don't know what's going on in that situation. But let's go ahead and talk about it real quick before we get to the next match, since we're talking about EC3. Michael, your thoughts, EC3 and ROH's tournament going on.
Yeah, I think it's the Pure tournament for the Pure Championship. Yeah, I think I think he's in the tournament. I don't know if he is or not. I didn't see the bracket as much. But yeah, if he's in the tournament for the Ring of Honor, it's going to be pretty cool to see him in there. Besides COVID. Oh, God.
Heath Slater, baby.
Yeah, thank you for making me tired of hearing his name. But anyways, yeah, I can't wait to see what EC3 does with Ring of Honor kind of deals. So it's going to be the return of the Pure Championship, one of my favorite belts back in the day.
So your prediction, will he stay in Impact Wrestling, or will he leave, or do both?
I would see him do both, but It depends on both companies if they'll let him do it or not. So we'll have to see.
True. So next at Victory Road, it was a fatal four-way preview match for Bound for Glory coming up, because you have at Bound for Glory you have the Motor City Machine Guns defending against Ace Austin, Madman Fulton versus the North versus Doc Gallows and Karl Anderson. So we had a preview. It was Ace Austin taking on Josh Alexander from the North with Ethan Page versus Karl Anderson with Doc Gallows versus Alex Shelley with Chris Sabin. And by the way, Madman Fulton was with Ace Austin as well in this match. This was a good match, ladies and gentlemen. It went back and forth. We had false finish after false finish after false finish, spot after spot. Very good stuff. The referee, all of them got involved. Madman Fulton, Ethan Page, Doc Gallows, Sabin, they got all into this match. The referee got tired of it, and he ejected everyone. So it just left just the competitors in the ring. It was Ace Austin, Alexander, Anderson, and Shelley all going at it. So it was very good of a match. We had Shelley hit Alexander with a top rope frog splash, but Alexander breaks the pin, and Anderson connects with a gun stun on Ace. Alexander catches Shelley with a pile driver to pick up the victory. Your winners, Josh Alexander, Ethan Page, the North took this win and took this advantage, took the advantage going into Bound for Glory for those tag titles. So Billy Bob was right. He predicted Josh Alexander to win this. Michael, your thoughts on this fatal four-way preview match going into Bound for Glory? I thought it was epic. To me, one of the matches of the night.
Yeah, I think so too. I thought it was a good fatal four-way. I mean, just it's weird. It's really cool seeing that a lot of people are protecting their teeth. I mean, you got Alex Shelley and Josh Alexander have mouthpieces, and then you have Ace Austin and Karl without any. I like that deal that they do. But it's got to be hard breathing with that on, because, that's what they used to do stuff in UFC with that. But seeing that using mouthpieces and Impact Wrestling and other wrestling companies is really good. I like seeing that. I think Cesaro does that too. I think he wears as a mouthpiece. So I think so does Shinsuke. I think he also wears one because they're trying to protect themselves from getting their teeth knocked out. That kind of deal. I just love the mouthpiece thing going on. But congrats to Josh Alexander. I had Karl winning it, but Josh, congratulations of the North.
Exactly. Don't like I said, BFG. We got an announcement. We're not going to give predictions, but we have an announcement at the end of. That's right. BFG is going to be epic. I can't wait for BFG. But backstage, we had Tommy Dreamer offers his hand to Brian Myers, Kurt Hawkins, like a true professional. After Myers defeated him earlier in the night, Myers is disappointed in Dreamer's performance. He prompting the Innovator of Violence to challenge him to a rematch Tuesday on Impact. And Myers told Dreamer that he's just an old, in that match, all he's seen was an old, decrepit old man. So, man, that's epic. He wanted the Innovator of Violence to come out in this match. So Dreamer said, well, you know what? Maybe you will see him Tuesday on Impact. So we'll have to see if he shows up as the hardcore Tommy Dreamer. But your thoughts, Michael? Brian Myers wants that out of Tommy Dreamer again. Will it happen? Does Tommy have it in him, or is he just too old?
I think he's got it in him to actually come out with that. I cannot wait to see that happen.
It's going to be good. So, Michael, next we had Donna Purrazzo defending her Knockouts Championship with Kimberly versus, hi, I'm Susie, with Smiley Kylie Ray and the Knockouts title. So I don't really care about Kylie Ray. I'm not a fan of her. I don't care. She's acting like she's like a wannabe Bailey, in my opinion. You know, the good Bailey back in the day. Not now, but I'm talking about the good Bailey with the inflatable buddies and all that. I just don't care. It's just, Susie is pretty cool. I like that gimmick, but I like her as Sue Young better. But I'm going to let you take and talk about this match, Mike. Your thoughts on Susie and the whole entire match. I thought it was a good match, but go ahead.
Yeah, I thought it was a good TNA Impact. It was a good Impact Wrestling Knockouts Championship match between Purrazzo with Kimberly versus Susie with Kylie Ray. It was a good match. Congratulations to Purrazzo with the submission. I love that submission that she uses. But the thing is, I really wanted to see Susie come out.
Yeah.
I wanted to see Sue Young to come out of there and done something because after the match they both got beat up by Pereza and Kimberly. Kimberly, a really good wrestler I've known since Shimmer. Shine and Shimmer. She used to do a lot of stuff with that. It's good to see her there in Impact Wrestling. But yeah, it was good to see that. But congratulations to Purrazzo. I hope she beats Kylie Ray this Bound for Glory. That's my pick to win that. She's going to retain because Kylie Ray is not ready. She's not ready to become the Impact Wrestling Knockouts champ.
I 100% agree with that. I just, like I said, I'm not a fan of Kylie Ray. I'm not really a fan of Donna Purrazzo. I mean, you know, she came from NXT. And to me, she really don't need the belt right now, but it is what it is. I mean,
but like what Josh Matthews said, she's going to be the first rookie to actually retain the title because she won at Slammiversary. She defended it successfully tonight at Victory Road, and she'll successfully defend it at Bound for Glory. So that would be good for her to see that, but I really don't see her breaking the record from Taya Valkyrie. I think she's going to lose it sometime soon. I don't know to who, but yeah, I can see her losing the title and feuding with that person.
If you see her lose it, do you think it'll go to Sue Young? Like
yes.
Susie, not Susie, but Sue Young.
Yeah, I want to see Sue Young come out of it. I mean, this whole Susie character is just, yeah, okay, she's got a extended contract, but now I want to see the Sue Young come back out and become the crazy chick kind of feel. And yeah.
See, I would love for Sue Young to take it, and then we get a feud between Sue Young versus Rosemary. I think that would be epic.
Yeah, but I don't really think a lot of people want to see that stuff anymore. Like what happened a few months ago, I think it was, no, a year ago when they did stuff like that. They did the whole cutting and bloody mess kind of deal. I just don't want to see that happening again. So yeah, I think, but if they do, I can see Sue Young playing the Susie kind of character kind of deal and then back into Sue Young. But I'm trying to see them not go into what they're doing with WWE with Bray Wyatt and the Fiend kind of deal where he's a Firefly Funhouse and all of a sudden he's the Fiend. I don't want to see that happening with her right now, but if they do transition her back to Sue Young, yeah, I can see her doing that, but going as like a face.
True. And so after the match, this is what happened. Deonna got a chair, and she put Susie's arm in a steel chair and stomps on it. Does that mean we're going to have a thing, Michael, where Susie is done now, and they're going to say she has a broken arm and she's going to be out, and then that's how we're going to get Sue Young?
I think so.
I
think they'll have her out for a while, and then all of a sudden come back to Sue Young character, and I think something's going to happen at Bound for Glory, maybe during the match or after the match is over. Purrazzo will hold the title, and all of a sudden the lights will go out, and here comes the brides, the undead brides come out with a casket, and then all of a sudden here comes Sue Young and be like, uh-oh, is she back?
Yeah, that would be cool. So next we're going into our main event of the evening at Victory Road, exclusively on Impact Plus. We had Eric Young, the reigning defending Impact World's heavyweight champion of the world, in a rematch against Eddie Edwards. This was cool. This was a very good match. I really enjoyed this match. It was good. I really did. It was very good. So Eric, it was very brutal. It told a great story. It was very brutal. Eric got the upper hand on Edwards. Edwards was knee was hurting him because of the attack between Ken Shamrock injured Eddie Edwards' knee before this match happened. Very brutal. Eric just beat him up and did like you had a Boston Tea Party to Eric in this match. Eric kicked out. You had the Blue Thunder Bomb from Eddie Edwards to Eric Young. Eric kicked out. It was very good. In the end, we had Eddie overcome everything in the match, but he did get hit with a pile driver by Eric Young. That was the end of it. Then Eric then locks in the fatal figure four leg lock to win by submission. Eddie Edwards had to tap out because his knee was about to be blown out basically by everything that's happening from Shamrock and through this match. Michael, your thoughts? This match told a great story. This match was number one match of the night for me. Number two was the Fatal 4-Way, but Eric Young is still your TNA World's Impact Wrestling Heavyweight Champion of the world. He will go on to face Rich Swann. But after the match here, Michael, we had Eric Young was trying to get more damage with a steel chair, but Rich Swann came out, made the save. Young retreats and gets out of the ring, gets out of there. As Swann stands tall in the middle of the ring, they will meet in the main event at Bound for Glory for the world title. Victory Road then goes off the air as they both staring at each other. Eric told Rich Swann, "You don't belong here. You don't deserve to be here," type thing. So yeah, Impact Plus then goes off the air. Good match, epic match. Told great story. Michael, your thoughts on Eric versus Eddie Edwards for the world title?
Yeah, like I said in the prediction show, something was going to happen with Eric Young retaining and him trying to injure Eddie Edwards' knee, and all of a sudden here comes Rich Swann to save the day. Kind of feel I knew that was going to happen. I predicted it way before it even happened, before the show even started, when we were on the prediction show with Billy Bob. I knew he was going to retain. Congratulations to Eric Young. I know he's listening. Congratulations to him. I thought that was a good build-up going into Bound for Glory between those two. I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. Continuing into Bound for Glory, because we're on the road now to Bound for Glory. We had a pit stop at Victory Road. Now that roller coaster is now heading right to Bound for Glory.
It sure is, and that roller coaster will stop at Bound for Glory, but it's not going to stop, Michael, because right after Bound for Glory, we have Turning Point. And I don't know what it's going to be, the aftermath of BFG at Turning Point. So, man, it's interesting stuff in Impact Wrestling right now. A lot better than, NXT. So, all I have to say is, man, what a show we had on Impact Plus. Very good stuff. My rating, we're going to go ahead and talk about matches of the night, and then we'll go right into our rating like we did for Victory Road 2007. Overall thought on my end on the show, I thought it was an excellent show. I thought it was great. I thought it was better than Slammiversary, in my opinion. I thought it was the fast-paced show. The format went smoothly on this show. Everybody has said good things about this show on Twitter and the internet as well, on the all kind of different forums on Wrestle Inc. as well. But yeah, overall, my thoughts, the show was awesome. TNA Impact Wrestling is back on the map, in my opinion. I am glad they are back. And I'm glad these Impact Plus specials are back because they're awesome. And then overall matches of the night, my matches in the night is the Fatal 4-Way match and the main event, Eric Young versus Eddie Edwards. Overall thoughts out of 10, I give this show a 10 out of 10. There was no negative to it, in my opinion. I know Michael would be like, yeah, I'm going to probably take several points off for Heath Slater, baby. But all my thoughts is 10 out of 10 from Fatback Greasy. I have no idea what Billy Bob thinks. I don't even know where Billy Bob is, but we'll get to that in a little bit. But Michael, your thoughts overall on the show, your matches of the night, and your out of 10 of what you thought the show was worth. Go ahead and tell the world.
I thought Victory Road was a good show, a good pay-per-view. That's one reason why I like shows like pay-per-views like that. They give you a build-up to the biggest pay-per-view. Unlike what WWE does, they don't have no build whatsoever going into a big pay-per-view match or a big field pay-per-view like WrestleMania and that kind of deal coming out from Royal Rumble. But my match of the night has to be Eddie versus Eric Young and the Fatal 4-Way match. I thought those were my two matches of the night. I'm going to give this show a 9.5 out of 10 due to, I know Fatback would know, because of Heath Slater, because I did not want him in Impact Wrestling. I thought maybe with this unsanctioned match, I thought maybe Reno Scum were going to go take chairs, beat the living crap out of him with it. They could have took handcuffs, handcuffed Rhino to watch as they beat the living crap out of him. But yeah, it was a good pay-per-view, a 9.5 out of 10. Good show. Can't wait to see what Bound for Glory is going to come and go. It's going to be a good Bound for Glory coming up pretty soon in a few weeks.
That's right. So what? Hold on a minute. We have breaking news, by the way, Michael. We have breaking news just in, Michael.
Heath Slater is now a janitor. Yes. He's a janitor.
No.
Good job, Scott D'Amore. Good job.
We have a brand new match announced on Impact Wrestling's Twitter account at Bound for Glory. It's going to be a 6-way Scramble X Division Championship match. I was crossing my fingers. I wanted an Ultimate X, Michael. I really did. But we're not getting it. We're not getting it. It's going to be Rohit Raju defending versus Willie Mack versus Chris Bay.
Yes.
Versus Trey Miguel of the Rascals versus Jordynne Grace. What?
What? A woman?
TJP in a 6-way scramble match. You heard it right here. Live breaking news. Jordynne Grace? Okay, I'm totally confused. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this was not scheduled to talk about on this show tonight, but let's go ahead, Michael. We done talked about Victory Road. Let's talk about this. Jordynne Grace, this is out of nowhere.
You know the reason why they're doing Jordynne Grace, because they're going to try to be, we're going to have the next Tessa Blanchard. Because remember, Tessa Blanchard held the X Division Championship and won the Impact title. So if she wins it, I'm sorry, but her career is over. Her career will be over just like that. A pile driver, about thousands of pile drivers on her head. 1, 2, 3. Eric Young will win it. He will just laugh and be like, really, women do not belong in the ring with men. So it's like, it's just no.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I don't. It just is. Now that don't make sense. I don't know where this is coming at. I really don't know, but it's just. It should have been Ultimate X, man. It's their biggest show of the year. It should be Ultimate X.
Yeah, because I don't like scrambles. They're just
Spot Fest. It's Spot Fest.
Flop fest all over the place. Like, that person's champion now. Oh no, he's the champion now. Who's champion? Like,
So, Michael, do you think now since Jordynne Grace is coming out as the champ?
she better not. If she comes out champion, it's like, yeah, I think we just changed our mind and be like, Impact, why? Just why?
Yeah, I don't know what's in the head of Scott D'Amore on that. When I just read that, I was like, okay, we got some good stuff here. And then Jordynne, I don't know, but you heard it here live, Victory Road, 2020 review. You heard it, breaking news, an X Division scramble match. I don't know. I just don't get it. I'm guessing that, like you said, Michael, they missing that Tessa Blanchard type of role, and they need that intergender stuff going on. It's just, I don't know. I don't know, people. But, ladies and gentlemen, that was late breaking news discussion right here. Let's move on. We're done with Victory Road. Let's just go ahead and go into our updates coming up for the TNA Wrestling Slam Zone on the WWE Slam Zone's YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. So we got an announcement coming up of the week of Bound for Glory weekend. We will be going and be doing Bound for Glory prediction show. Me and Michael Miner will be doing a prediction show for Bound for Glory, giving all our predictions on the show that weekend, going into Bound for Glory. Maybe talking about what happened on the Talking Shop new or episode, a special episode they're going to do. We might talk about that as well. They're going to do that on Bound for Glory that Tuesday night, 10 p.m. Talking Shop, right after the regular episode of Impact. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Impact has announced that it will be doing a live pre-show on Access TV before Bound for Glory hits the air on pay-per-view. So that would be cool to see. We will maybe, if we can get the results for Bound for Glory, and we can read the results and stuff like that. And we might try to review BFG as we read it live on the internet. So maybe we can do that. We'll have to find out if we can or not, but we will definitely have a prediction show for Bound for Glory. And then next month we will have Turning Point coverage live right here on the TNA Wrestling Fans on WWE Slam Zone's channel. That's coming up. And don't forget, we are going to have Revolution coming soon to the YouTube channel, our YouTube channel. It will be, that's right, me, Fatback Greasy, back in the main event, taking on Michael Scars for the podcast championship of the world in the match of the century, in the rubber match between us two. So tune in for that. Revolution plus, ladies and gentlemen, I heard next week on the return of the NXT versus Impact Wrestling reviews show, I have heard we will get an update on Big Red. He has got kidnapped. He has held hostage from the masked men that you've seen at New Year's Revolution. Billy Bob escaped it. They threw Billy Bob out of the car on that show. They took Big Red. We will have an update on Big Red. How is Big Red doing? We will talk about Big Red. Big Red will actually, what, Eric? Oh, Big Red will give a live update from where they have him hostage. Well, okay. All right. Well, we will have thank you, Eric. We will have a live update, ladies and gentlemen. Big Red will be live on the TNA versus NXT review show coming up this coming week. Or no, not this week, but the next week, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not want to confuse anybody, but this next week. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for everything coming up. Asylum series coming up. Everything coming up cool on the TNA Wrestling Fan Zone. I know everybody's saying, well, where's the WWE stuff? Well, we add an NXT into the TNA Impact Wrestling show. No more AEW, just NXT versus TNA. And I know it's not a Tuesday War thing, but we're going to call it Tuesday Night Wars because it's our show. We're going to call it what we want, I tell you. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the updates. And like I said, I have no idea what those production glitches is. I'm glad we're not having them tonight. But thank you, Eric, for taking care of that. But I'm going to go ahead and send it over to Michael Miner. He has a few updates for his channel that is coming up that I kind of personally enjoy. He's got some good events coming up to his channel and Twitch, by the way. I think Twitch anyway, with a certain show. So, Michael, go ahead and take it away and let everybody know. You can go ahead and tell everybody where to follow you and stuff like that too. So go ahead, Eric, take it away to Michael Miner in Wisconsin. Thank you, Eric.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news out of the AEW Slam Zone and now from the Gaming Slam Zone. Ladies and gentlemen, Saturday night, don't forget, well, let me get to the big news. Ladies and gentlemen, the big announcement. TCW is returning. Yes, Sunday afternoon at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern, we will have TCW Monday Night Nitro. Yes, we will have Nitro debuting pretty soon in the near future in November. I cannot wait to bring TCW back. But before the big event, we will have a pre-show. Yes, we will have a pre-show. We will have we will be throwing up a women's tag team match, which is going to be awesome. I cannot wait to do that. We're going to have a women's tag team match. The winner of those matches will either get the number 1 spot going into the women's tournament next weekend. So it's, guys, I'm so happy to bring TCW back. If you guys are wondering, how is Michael Miner bringing back TCW? Well, I have the PSN now on PC. Yes, where I can play PlayStation 4 games on the PC. But they had WWE 2K19. I was jumping for joy. I was putting belts together. I was putting the arena together. But yeah, TCW is coming back this Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. It will be brought up to you on twitch.tv/MichaelChamp25. It's going to be an epic show, which we will also talk about the tournament, breaking the tournament down. Then after that will be the premiere of TCW Monday Night Nitro. It's going to be amazing, ladies and gentlemen. I know you're saying, but Michael, that's Monday night. No, we are going to do a Sunday night show because that's leading up to November. I don't know when the next Monday is in November, but TCW will be debuting in Mondays at 5 p.m. just before WWE Monday Night Raw. I don't know if they're going to still have the Thunderdome, but if they don't, we will bring you TCW Monday Night Nitro. I'm trying to get an intro put together for that show. I cannot wait for you guys to see that. But also don't forget on twitch.tv/MichaelChamp25 this Saturday, AEW Daily Episode 7 presents the 30-year anniversary episode of AEW Dynamite. No, it's not because they're celebrating 30 years. It's because the Chris Jericho 30-year anniversary show is coming up tomorrow night. So get ready for that for this Saturday. Congratulations to 30 years of Chris Jericho. I cannot wait for that show to start. But yeah, that's about it. You guys can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/Michael Myers or AEW Slam Zone 32. And also follow TCW CallFed 33. Yes, TCW has an official Twitter. We're getting that set up. We will have an Instagram set up for that where we will throw highlights from the tournament and so many others. So guys, get ready for TCW. It's back and it's better than ever. As you guys know, we still have the old TCW episodes. Go watch those if you want, but get ready for the big one. It's the return, new titles, new arena, new everything is getting put together by yours truly. I'm getting ready to get the site set up. We will have a website for TCW Call Fed. Get ready for that. It's going to be awesome. And also, we're going to be also premiering, which I will tell you on TCW, because also in November or starting December, I could just tell you right now, we're going to have TXT. Now, you're all wondering, Michael, what's TXT? That is our NXT, our developmental show for TCW, which we will have superstars from the past. We will have superstars from the future. It's mostly all the superstars from the future. We're going to have guys like Fatback Greasy. We're going to have guys like Billy Bob is going to make his debut on there. We're going to have guys like King Dominator. We're going to have guys like who else we're going to have on there? We're going to have Aaron O'Connor. We're going to have so many other guys on there. I'm trying to get their characters onto that show. We will have a TXT World Extreme Championship division. We will have a TXT World Heavyweight Championship, and we will have a TXT Diamonds division, and also TXT Tag Team division. So get ready. TCW is on fire. We're bringing it back. I can't wait for you guys to see this show. The tournament was amazing of recording it, editing it. I'm still editing it a little bit more. I'm trying to get an intro put together for the first part, and maybe you might get to see Scars talk to you on live. So get ready. Thank you so much for everybody. TCW is coming back, and we're going to be better than ever. So Fatback's still around. I bet Fatback got tired of listening to all that, but where's Fatback? Is he here, or are we having more glitch issues? Are we having more glitch issues? Yep, more glitch issues again. Jesus Christ. Fatback, are you there? Not again. Seriously, again? Remask, man, you made my face into a skull. Really?
What?
I don't know what's going on. I bet you the Mask Man again. It's getting ridiculous. This whole Halloween thing is getting ridiculous with the glitches. I know I just had issues here at the AEW studios. They're having issues. I just hope TCW studio does not have issues. I have to go check TCW's studio that's in the spare room. What's that? They're not having issues? Okay. All right, good. Go get the show ready to go for Sunday. Yes, I know. Hope the masked men don't take over. It's fine. We'll have security at the TCW studio waiting. Oh, man, it's getting ridiculous.
I tell you what, Michael. What, Eric? Oh, this again. The earpiece still. Eric.
Yep.
Eric. I'm not getting anything. Ladies and gentlemen, I will try to come back in about 2 minutes. Let me go see what's going on with Eric. Eric, please. Eric.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, so yeah, we're having technical issues. I apologize for the technology issues. I'm ready. I'm ready, so ready to beat up Mask Men. They better not take over my TCW show. It's just. Cut it. I'm not saying anymore. Cut the show.
Thanks for watching the TNA Wrestling Fan Zone. Stay tuned next week for more fun, action, entertainment brought to you by GTN Productions. Be breezy!
Fortune 4. Fortune 4. Fortune 4. Fortune 4. We about to change some things. We about to change some things. Fortune 4. Fortune 4. We about to change some things. We about to change some things. The in-ring show, it ain't no act. Fortune 4, bringing on the bitch slap. From the way we dress, the way we roll. The fast cars, pretty girls, and lots of dough. From the stage to the ramp, and the ramp to the ring. These four corners, it's our ecstasy. We can fly high.